Reproduction is one of the basic characteristics of living things. It is a process by which living things produce their young ones. All animals do not reproduce in the same way. Let us see different ways of reproduction in animals. Animals that give birth to young ones and nourish them with milk are known as mammals. Puppies, kittens, and calves resemble their parents in every way except in size. They actually grow for several days in their mother's womb body. After they are fully formed, they come out of the mother's body. In the beginning, they feed on their mother's milk. They grow slowly and start feeding themselves. We all are born like that. Birds, reptiles, aquatic animals, amphibians, and insects reproduce by laying eggs. An egg of a bird has a hard protective shell. It contains yellow yolk which is surrounded by white albumin. The yolk provides nourishment to the growing chick inside the egg. Eggs in reptiles, amphibians, or insects also contain the growing embryo and the food for the embryo. The parent birds sit on their eggs and keep them warm. When the chick is completely formed, it breaks the shell and comes out. This is called hatching. The biggest egg in the world is ostrich's egg. It weighs about 1.7 kilogram. It is sufficient to make 12 big omelets. Amphibians like frogs lay eggs in clusters, known as spawn. After hatching, they will be like a small fish-like organism and are known as tadpoles. Tadpoles swim in water with fins and breathe only through gills, and they are fast eaters. They slowly develop their limbs and lungs and become frog through metamorphosis. Adult frog breathes through its lungs and moist skin. Reptiles such as lizards, snakes, and tortoise also lay eggs. These eggs are hatched by the warmth of the sun. Aquatic animals like fish lay eggs. When they come out of their eggs, they are very small and are known as fry. The fry grows into fingerlings, which further grow to become an adult fish. Insects such as grasshoppers and cockroaches also reproduce through eggs. When these eggs hatch, the young insect that comes out is called nymph. As it grows, it sheds its old skin. This shedding is known as molting. After molting several times, a nymph becomes an adult and resembles the parents. A cockroach has 3 different stages in its life cycle. Have a look at the life cycle of a cockroach. Insects like butterfly and silk moth shows 4 different stages in their life cycle. The egg hatches into larva, which looks different from the adult. The larva of a butterfly is known as a caterpillar. The larva eats leaves rapidly and grows fast. After some time, it stops eating and makes covering for itself, known as cocoon. This resting stage is known as pupa. Inside the cocoon, pupa turns into adult, after which the shell of the pupa cocoon is broken and comes out as a beautiful adult butterfly. These changes in the life cycle of an organism together are known as metamorphosis. Now, children, you can try it at home. Collect some caterpillars in rainy season and put them in a shoebox with some fresh leaves. Make small holes in the box to let some light and air in. Do not disturb it for a few days. After 1 week, you will see that the caterpillars transform into pupas. After 1 or 2 weeks, beautiful butterflies come out from those pupas. The same is with silk moth. Maximum parental care is seen in mammals, especially in human beings. As you know, you are still taken care of by your parents. Birds lay their eggs in the nest. The parent birds take turns in protecting the eggs and help them during hatching. When the baby birds come out, the parent birds feed them and care for them till they are able to fly off and take care of themselves. Crocodiles lay eggs in the soil and cover them till they are hatched. After that, the mother picks the babies in its mouth and carries them to water. She guards them for several months. This type of care is not seen in some animals, such as fish, frogs, lizards, and most of the insects. They take care only in laying the eggs in a safe place. After that, they pay no attention to the eggs. As a result, many eggs and young ones are eaten up by other animals. Let us summarize. Reproduction is the characteristic feature of every living organism. Some animals give birth to their young ones that resemble the parents in every way except in size. Mammals give birth to young ones. They feed and care for the baby till it is able to eat its food and look after itself. Many animals reproduce by laying eggs. Animals also show a parental care for their young ones too.